Hey, my name is Ben Brown. And let me tell you why I'm so glad to have found Tiger Toledo, the cash flow notary coach. His guidance has helped me more than words can express in this business. And matter of fact, let's put it this way. Before joining his coaching program called the Notary Cash Flow Academy, I had no idea what I was doing and was absolutely terrified at the thought of putting myself out there in front of the general public as a mobile notary. But his help completely transformed my business and helped me get more jobs as a notary than I ever would have imagined. Matter of fact, there's even been a couple of times where I was uncertain about a document, and I was able to call Tiger and say, hey, here's what I'm seeing, and he walked me through it right there on the spot. So I just want to say thanks, Tiger, for all of your help. It means more to me than I could ever express. And to anyone who may be on the fence about purchasing any of Tiger's products, do yourself a favor and get them. You won't be disappointed.
Due to the massive impact social media and technology are having on the notary industry, the rise of the smart notary is in full effect. Are you prepared for the inevitable changes, or will you become obsolete? Nationwide notary agency owner Tiger Toledo shows you exactly how to leverage opportunities that currently exist. Through real-life examples, personal stories, insight, and examples, Tiger shares how he took his small one-man traveling notary service to a nationwide success using the same technology available to you. Rise of the Smart Notary will teach you how to take advantage of today's opportunities, provide strategies and tips for using social media, breakdown of the traditional way versus the new way of doing business, how you can exploit the opportunities that exist today. Tiger will also teach you how to work smarter, not harder. Explain top mistakes notaries make with their business. Provide immediate steps you can take towards success. Grab your copy today. It will change your life.
Hey there, are you ready to discover how you can achieve your biggest dream? Take just a few minutes out of your time today and you could easily change your life. Don't worry, no experience necessary. Keep on watching this video and you won't regret it.
To increase every transaction that you get, because there are little hacks that you can use to increase the profits of every transaction. So we're going to break it down in like 3 or 4 sections: the product or service, then we're going to go into the price point and what the customer benefits from doing that, and then how to pitch the service. Okay, so let's get right into it. And if you do have the copy of the call script in front of you, that would be very helpful. So if you can get a copy of the call script in front of you, it's going to be helpful on how to pitch the customer. Now, I want you guys to keep this in mind, though. The call script is just a foundational sheet for you to have. Once you understand how to use the call script, then you can get creative. Then you can, put your own swag to it and maneuver the way you feel more comfortable doing it. But it's just a way for you to lay down a good solid foundation. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So the first one is product service, right? The product that we're going to be selling is called document creation, and the company that I use for that is called eForms. Now, the reason why I do document creation is because a lot of people that are trying to get power of attorneys do not want to, they don't know how to get the good power of attorney. A lot of them are going to Staples, Office Max, they're buying power of attorneys out of that. And from my experience, banks don't accept that document. So I offered to create that service. I actually got it from a customer that said, you know what, I sure wish you guys created the power of attorney document, then I wouldn't have to pay a lawyer to get it done. So that's the benefit to the customer, right? So my price point for document creation is $47, right? I charge them $47 per document. And then the benefit to the customer is they don't have to pay for lawyer fees. I have a guaranteed success rate, or I'll give them their money back. And with eForms, they're so on point with it, I have not had to return anyone's money. I mean, they are on point, and you can draft these documents nationwide. So I want you to keep this in mind for a second, right? I want you to picture this. Say you got a client that's in a state that you do not live in. When you're paying that notary, you're typically, the profit margin you're going to see is anywhere from $50 to maybe $75, right? That's the profit after you pay the notary. Now, that's calling the notary, setting up the notary, and all this other stuff. Now with the document creation, it'll literally take you 5 minutes to draft, and then you could just email it to the person. So imagine doing 5 of those a day, right? That's $250. That's $1,250 a week if you do it 5 days a week. It adds up. It adds up quite nicely, and you literally can draft the document on your phone. So the company that I use is eForms. Great service, real fast, real quick. What I will suggest that you do not, when you're downloading the document, do not send it directly from the eForms site, because it's going to ask you to email it. It's going to ask you to email it. So do not send the document directly from the eForm site. Download it onto your own computer or download it onto your phone, and then send it from your files, so it doesn't pop up like eForms is sending you this document. They don't need to know where you're getting your documents from. Okay, the second one is third-party witness. Now, my price point for third-party witness can be anywhere from $47 to $57. It depends on how you feel comfortable with it. You could do $47 and up, right? So a lot of times when people are doing power of attorneys, or maybe they're doing real estate documents, some of these documents require a third-party witness. Now, a lot of the clients do not want other people in their business like that. So we'll offer them a third-party witness. And basically, if you're looking at your call script, you'll see that it says, is a third-party witness needed for this document, right? So the way you throw that in is, will you be providing the third-party witness, or do you need us to provide one for you? A lot of times you're able to get that bump in your sale because, you know, they don't want other people in their business. 2, they can't use a family member. And 3, they can't use anyone that was married into the family. So there is some restrictions to the third-party witness that they're able to provide. So by us providing the third-party witness for them, they kind of, you know, make it a lot more easier for them. So the benefits that the customer gets is they don't have to go through the trouble of finding someone to do it, right? 2, they won't have any nosy outsiders in their business. 3, it's easier to execute in a timely fashion, so they don't have to wait for this person to get off work, or this person is only going to be available on Saturdays or Sundays after 4 o'clock. They can expedite their documents being notarized a lot quicker. So the convenience is very, very high on that. Okay. The next one is after business hours. You can select what your after business hours are going to be. It could be after 5 o'clock, after 6, after 7 o'clock, and then you charge them a premium because they're getting the documents notarized after business hours. So that you can charge anywhere from $47 and up. And the benefits to the customer on that is convenience, right? Sometimes they may need to meet a deadline, so they have to get the documents notarized at that late time when everybody is off of work. And one of the biggest things is they don't need to take off work. So they don't need to take off work. So that's, you know, more money for them. The next one would be location. Anything over 25 miles, you got to bump the price up. You know, so with that, you can, again, charge anywhere from $60 and up. The benefit to the customer is convenience. You know, they may live in a rural area where there is no currency exchange, there is no bank, there is no notaries in that area. You're the only last hope, the last of the Mohican of notaries that are willing to drive to their home or business to notarize the document. So that's a great upsell as well. Okay, so let's kind of like go over it real quick. Number 1, e-forms, aka document creation. Charge anywhere from $47 and up. The second one is third-party witness. You can't provide a third-party witness? We can provide one for you. That's anywhere from $47 and up. After business hours. It's after business hours, 8 o'clock, you need a notary to come out to your home. That's going to be an additional, that's a premium, $47 and up right there again. 47, as you guys can see, that's a number that I've tested quite a bit. And for some reason, that number works very, very well. Most of my numbers end with a 7. 7, for some reason, is way better than 9. So when you used to hear $9.99, it's better to get $97.97. I don't know. The marketing geniuses of the world did a lot of scientific stuff, and they figured it out. But and the fourth one is location. Anything 25 miles and out, you can charge $60 and up. There's a couple of other things that you can use as well. Like if somebody is downtown during rush hour, you can charge them a little bit more for that. If they're in a hospital, which requires parking for you to park on the street or park in the parking lot, you could charge a little bit more for that. So I want you guys to be creative. There's a lot of ways that you can upsell your clients, because again, what you're really selling is a necessity luxury, or luxury necessity, right? It's something that they need done, but at the same time, it's giving them the luxury of being able to stay at home or stay with the kids, stay at work, do whatever they need to do, and not have to travel outside. It's no different from Grubhub, these places that come to deliver food. They can go and get the food themselves if they wanted to, but they choose to have Grubhub deliver it to their doorstep. So they're willing to spend a little bit more money. So this is how you tie everything in from the call script. Thank you for calling U.S. Notary. My name is Mark. How can I help you today? Hi, my name is Julia. I'm looking to get a power of attorney done. Great. What is the best number to reach you at? And you write down the number. If you want to, you could go ahead and get the email. If you're doing any email marketing, that helps out. If not, don't worry about it. Then you go into, okay, so in the power of attorneys, usually you have to have a third-party witness. Are you able to provide one, or do you need us to provide one for you? Then you give them a chance to answer. Once they answer, say, hey, I can provide a third-party witness. A lot of times they don't know that it cannot be a family member or someone married into the family.
Thanks for watching. I hope you got a lot from it. Don't forget to click the link below for my special discounted price.